We Are Many, which is a documentary about the Stop the War Coalition, which mobilised mass marches in London and, of course, elsewhere, February 15th, 2003, and spectacularly failed to stop the war. But what the film does is it attempts to reclaim that event and to say that actually it was inspirational, that the whole idea of mass mobilisation, of mass protest, although it didn't achieve its immediate aim, was to encourage people to understand that, as one American newspaper had said, the masses are a superpower, the people are a superpower, that in fact there is such thing as people deciding en masse to protest, to make their own decisions. It features a number of interviews, some of them very teary and tear-inducing, I have to say, with people who are, on the original march, and obviously, of course, a sprinkling of celebrities, including Mark Rylance and Damon Albarn, his clip.
I got the sense from the people on the podium that they, in a way, felt the job was done, that this was going to change the government's opinion. Now, we will never know what Tony Blair and his advisors were thinking on the eve of that day. I'm sure they gambled on us not coming back. Now, I really believe that if we'd have come back the next weekend, they may not have changed them, but they would have certainly been nervous. But if we'd have come back the weekend after that, then you never know what would have happened. And in that sense, I feel very frustrated and a deep sense of regret about the fact that we just didn't finish the job.
I did believe, I think as many of us believed on that march, that we could actually change something. And the fact that we couldn't has stuck in our craws ever since.
And yet what the film attempts to demonstrate is that things are changing, that somehow what it did was to light a candle, to hold a beacon, to wave a flag, around which subsequent global mobilisation happened that you might not immediately have seen as being connected. It then follows also the sort of the complicated trail of let's say information from the dodgy dossier through to the Chilcot inquiry in a way which is still strangely energising to watch. It's a very well made documentary, very engrossing, hearing people talking, first-hand experience, recounting a story that, most of us know and, many were involved in, but it is recounted powerfully and in a way which makes sense and makes the story understandable and makes you feel that you want to get involved.